Yo guys, what's going on? It's Fusion Bliss here, bringing you guys on TSG a gameplay commentary. So yeah, thank you Thunder for letting me be on this channel. It's a great pleasure, it's a great opportunity. So yeah, just thanks again for letting me be on here. But now let's get straight into the video. So there are a lot of things in this world that really do piss me off. I don't like racist people. I don't see why people have to be racist. I hate homophobic people. There are a lot of things that I just don't like. But one of the biggest things that I just absolutely despise is the tall poppy syndrome. Now for you American folk out there, you probably don't know what I'm talking about when I say tall poppy syndrome. So I'll just tell you what it is. It's a term mainly used in countries like Australia, New Zealand. It's also used a little bit in the UK. But it refers to chopping somebody down or criticizing them, hating on them when they are successful. Whether it be because they're really smart, because they're good at a video game or a sport, people just criticize them because they're good or they have merit. And for me, I really don't like that, and I just want to talk about the tall poppy syndrome with you guys because it affected me and it's probably affected a lot of other people as well. So let's get into it. First of all, I've had a pretty bad experience with the tall poppy syndrome. I'm a pretty smart guy. Don't take it from me, ask my friends and they'll say the same thing. So yeah. And I always have to face criticism just because, I'm above average. I'm a tall poppy, and for some reason people think that I have to be at their level, or otherwise I'm just not allowed. I'm just not allowed to be here. I'm a bad person because I'm for some reason a little bit above everybody else. And this has applied to mainly school. Like, I get pretty darn good grades in maths, because maths is my specialty. I'm really good at maths. In science and English and a lot of other things. English is my third language, yet again A in English. A lot of people congratulate me, but there are always those people that always have to cut me down as if I'm doing something wrong. And it's affected me in gaming as well. I play a video game, I have a good game. I'm not the best Call of Duty player, I have a good game. People call me a hacker, a faggot, they fuck my mum, whatever. And they call me tryhard, sweaty, as if to harm me just because I did well. Like, I generally did well in this game, I didn't do anything bad, and yet I'm being criticized for it. And it really bugs me why people have to do this. There's no reason for me to be chopped down just because I'm a little bit better than anyone else. I put in the hard work and I get results. Other people can do the same thing as well. It's not just me. But the people that don't seem to have as much, they always have to criticize everybody else that have more than them, and that really bugs me. Now, of course, it has affected me in a pretty big way. I don't care what other people say, but it gets annoying when people keep on criticizing me when they don't have a reason to. But it practically affects everyone. It affects people who have successful jobs. They're criticized. It affects people all over the world when somebody does something great and yet they're criticized for it. We've had great people in this world that have done great things, and some people just always have to ruin it and criticize them. Like specifically in gaming, when somebody does well in a game. Probably Call of Duty. They're criticized, aren't they? We always criticize tryhards. We always criticize the people that work hard to get what they get. And when they get something that's pretty meaningful, they, do well, people have to criticize them as if they don't deserve it. And that's just, I think, is a big problem in this world. And in Australia, it's an even bigger problem. I live here, and tall poppy syndrome is pretty rampant. In countries like the US, it's not as big. In the US, people let their poppies grow. They can go as tall as they want. In America, sure, they get a lot of shit for a lot of things, but if I can say one good thing about America, it's that it lets its people grow. It lets good people, flourish. So if you are a good person, you have talents, America is the way to go. But yeah, tall poppy syndrome, I think, is something that needs to end. People should just be accepting of other people. Sure, not everybody is created equal, and that's okay. You have your strengths, I have my strengths, and that's great. It's such a great thing that we have such a diverse world with many different kinds of people. People are good at some things, people aren't good at some things. But there's no point in criticizing people for the good things that they have. And people just don't seem to understand that. So hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from. And hopefully you guys, if you ever do, criticize people for doing well, you just stop, because they didn't do anything to deserve the hate or anything. So yeah. Thanks again to Thunder for letting me upload this to Thunderstruck Gaming, and as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.